Hello and welcome everyone. This is Rashmi from Design Hill. I hope everyone is doing great and staying safe. If you guys can hear me, do let me know where you're joining us from in the chat section. Would love to know that. So this is the second session by Design Hill, wherein we are going to talk about how to win Design Hill Studio challenges worth $5,000. Some of you would have already attended our previous event, or some of you would already know about Designer Studio, and I guess some of you would be knowing about it for the first time today. So let's start this whole session by a quick introduction of Design Hill and Designer Studio. So, to all those who doesn't know, Design Hill is the world's leading creative marketplace that caters to the creative needs of businesses and individuals alike, who can source high quality designs and buy unique products created by independent artists through its print on demand marketplace, which is called Print Shop by Design Hill. Coming to what is Designer Studio, it is a DIY design tool to create professional looking designs such as posters, brochures, flyers, infographic posts, Instagram posts, YouTube channel art, and much more. Also, we have Kevin Bagachi with us. Kevin is my colleague and art and design director at Design Hill. Kevin, would you like to introduce yourself and say a quick hi to the audience?
Hello guys, I'm very excited to join you guys, and I hope I can help you guys with the any question you have about the studio.
Great. So everybody, before we start, let's quickly look at what Designer Studio challenges are all about. All right, everyone, that was a short promo about what are studio challenges. I see only two people answering in the chat section where they're joining us from. So it would be great if others can also participate and make this session engaging for everyone. So before we start with the presentation, my team member Nidhi is there who will be moderating the entire session. She will be rolling out few polls in between as well, so it would be great if you can answer to those polls, and we will be taking questions at the end of the session as well. So make sure any question that you have with respect to Designer Studio or Designer Studio challenges, make sure you put all your questions in the question section so that we can answer all the questions and help you win these challenges. At the end of the day, that's the motive of being here and doing this session, second edition for you guys. So please participate in the polls, ask your questions in the question section, and so that this session becomes fruitful and productive for all of you. So now let's get started with the presentation. Let me put up the presentation on the screen. Oops, it went to the last slide. All right, let's get started. So let's start with what Designer Studio is. As you would have already seen in the video as well, and as I briefly introduced Designer Studio earlier, it is a tool to empower businesses and marketers to create amazing design using the DIY tool, which is Designer Studio itself. You can create any kind of design ranging from flyers, resume, business card, Facebook post, Instagram post for any of your business need, right? So it is a tool which is launched for creative professionals like yourself, to show your creative spirit and design anything and everything on Studio. Now let's talk about what Designer Studio challenges are. We have launched a set of challenges called Designer Studio challenges, wherein you will see a lot of mega challenges and some themes under each mega challenges. These challenges are introduced for creative professionals like yourself to participate in various themes, various challenges, and help you guys win big. Now, how can you participate is something that we will see in the coming slide, and we have some videos as well for you that will guide you further. Now, moving forward, as I mentioned about mega challenges, every on if you go to designhill.com/studio/challenges, you will see a list of mega challenges on that page, right? Mega under every mega challenge, we have certain themes in which you can participate. For example, you see this resume design challenge on your screen. If you click on, if you visit Designer Studio Challenge page and click on resume design challenge, you will see something like this. So this is a mega challenge which says resume design challenge, and under every mega challenge, you will see certain themes. So under resume design, you will see a challenge which is called infographic resume design challenge and minimalist resume design challenge. Again, if you click on see the challenge under those categories, you will see the detailed description about the challenge. You will find inspiration images, inspiration design, which will guide you further with respect to what kind of designs you need to create, so that it can get added or it can be approved from the backend, which is one of the process, right? And you will see all the perks that we will be providing under each themes or each challenge. So visit designer, again I'm repeating, visit designer.com/studio/challenge. You will see mega challenges there, and under every mega challenge you will see a list of themes there. In fact, if you don't if for some reason if you don't understand how to participate in anything, we have videos on that particular page itself. We have the process video then and there. You can click on those process video and see how to participate, and it will take you through the step by step process. I hope I'm clear so far. If you have any question, I'm repeating myself, please make sure you put all the questions in the question section. Moving forward, what do the winner get? This is the exciting part that everyone, and because of which you all are here to know. And all the winners in the challenge in each theme, the first winner gets a cash reward of $150. The second winner gets a cash reward of $50, and the three runner-up gets a print shop gift card worth $25 each. Right now, these are very lucrative and amazing rewards that we have been giving. In fact, we have done 20 plus challenges so far. If you see the challenge page, 20 plus challenges, theme-based challenges have have gotten over, and we have processed all these rewards as well. So make sure you check those challenges out, and to avail all these perks and rewards if you happen to be one of the winner of Designer Studio challenges. Now coming to participation guidelines. Quickly, I will take you through this. If you are participating in any of the Designer Studio challenge, you need to make sure that you are creating design on Designer Studio only. You cannot create a design on Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop and cannot upload the same on Designer Studio and cannot submit it on the challenge. You need to make sure that you are clicking on Participate Now button on the challenge page, and you are going to Designer Studio and creating a design from the scratch on using Studio tool only, right? Once you do that, once you have created the design and once you have submitted the design, you have to post the same design on your Instagram page, right? And you have to caption the same, as it is mentioned on the screen as well, that I am participating in Designer Studio XYZ challenge. For example, this is a screenshot of resume design challenge, hence it says resume design challenge. If you're participating in a poster challenge, you will be captioning the same, that I'm participating in Designer Studio poster challenge, and you have to use hashtags, which is Designer Studio challenge and Designer Studio. By using these hashtags, we will get to know that you have posted your design on social media, right? You will once you successfully submit your design, you will get the social sharing link. You don't have to go anywhere to to share your design on social media. You will get the social sharing link. You need to click on that link, and it will automatically caption this for you, right? Make sure you tag Designer Studio as and when you are uploading your designs on your social media and using these hashtags. Make sure you tag us so that we can reshare your post or reshare your stories on our official Designer Studio Instagram page, right? So make sure you do that. All right, so once you have submitted your designs, once you have uploaded the same on social media, the next stage is voting round. This voting round happens when your design gets approved from the backend. So we have a design team. Kevin is leading that team, wherein he reviews all the designs that users are submitting on Designer Studio challenges. On there are various categories. There are various. Kevin will touch upon the criterias that he uses to shortlist design. If any of your designs get approved or get shortlisted for voting round, you can start sharing your designs with your friends, with your families, and ask them to vote for you. Voting, higher the vote you have, higher are the chances that you can be one of the winner of Designer Studio challenges. So make sure after you post your challenge or post your design on social media, you also, and if your design gets approved, make sure you share the same with your friends and family and ask them to vote for you, right? So you can, as the other points are also mentioned, that you can share your design through WhatsApp groups that you have, or any other platform that you want to. Now that was all about Designer Studio challenges. What are the participation guidelines and what are the perks? I hope whatever I have informed you so far, it is clear to everyone. If not, please make sure that you put your questions in the question section, and we will definitely take them up. Now, this was all theoretical. Now, let's see the step-by-step process of how can you participate and create design on Designer Studio, and so that you get further clarity about it. Nidhi, if you can hear me, can you play the video, which is a step-by-step process video? All right, let me check. All right, that was a step-by-step process of how can you participate in studio challenges. I hope that further gave you the clarity about how to use studio and where to how the form that you got to fill and how to submit a design. So that was the process video for you, and I hope everyone is clear on that front now. Again, let me show my last slide of the presentation. So, all right. So, if you have any question, repeating myself again, please put them up in the question section because in 10 minutes we will be doing the Q&A. So that was the process video for everyone. Also, if you want to get updated about all the coming future challenges that we have, make sure you follow us on Designer Studio, which is the official social media handle for Designer Studio. So make sure you follow that page. The link of the Instagram page link will be in the chat. My team member Nidhi will be sharing it. So make sure you follow us there, and you will be notified about the new challenges that we are launching on after every 10 days, right? And make sure you subscribe to our events newsletter as well if you don't want to miss sessions which are exclusively done for you to answer all the questions that you have. Also, we have created an exclusive WhatsApp group just for studio participants, studio challenges participants to answer any question, to help you with anything and everything related to Designer Studio. So make sure you join our you join our WhatsApp group as well and be a part of it. Now it's time for Q&A. I have few questions for Kevin, which you guys only have asked me in the registration form. So we will touch upon those questions first, and then we will see the questions that you have asked us in the question section. All right. So Kevin, let's get started with Q&A. Here's the first question for you. Who all can participate in Designer Studio challenges? Does one need to have a design background or is it open for everyone?
No, it's open for everyone. Everyone can participate in the studio challenge. It's very simple. It's very easy, and there's lots of inspiration that's already out there where you can create your own design. The tools are very easy to use. It's not a Photoshop. It's not Illustrator that you need a lot of training. Once you start designing over the studio, you will get hang of it very easily. So yeah, it's open for everyone. But as we are already giving you inspiration designs under each category in the challenge page, you can go through it so that you can also have some idea what kind of design we are looking for and what kind of design you can design for us.
Great. Thank you, Kevin. Second question for you is, as we have already completed 20 plus challenges so far, we have given the rewards and everything to all the winners. What mistakes do you see people making that leads to design rejection? If you can throw some light on that.
So one of the I will point out few of the design mistakes. Number one is they're uploading designs after designing for Photoshop and Illustrator directly. So we check all the designs and it will get rejected if it's not created over the studio. First and foremost, this is the one of the problem. The second problem is people are not able to use fonts properly. They are using multiple fonts and it's getting cluttered. That's the second point that's why designs are getting rejected. The third one, they're putting wrong category. So for example, if we're saying invitation card, people are creating Instagram post, they're creating poster. So it's very important that you read the challenge guidelines so that you don't make those mistakes. The next one will be sometimes they create generic designs. So for example, if we see a lot of entries with same kind of designs, so we have to pick only few which are the best. So that's why one of the other reason that your designs getting rejected at the moment.
Okay, so let me repeat these 4 points for everyone. If you don't want your designs to be rejected or to get rejected, make sure you use the right fonts. Make sure you create design only on Designer Studio. Make sure that you are creating designs for the right category. If we are saying to create posters, make sure you're creating posters only and not Instagram post and not Facebook post and not YouTube banner. And last but not the least, make sure that you are being creative and creative for inspiration. We have created Pinterest boards for you. We have shown you the inspiration images on the web page itself. So make sure you utilize all these resources that we are sharing with everyone, and be as creative as you can and avoid making generic designs. So those were the few points for everyone to make sure that your designs and your hard work that you're putting in to create those designs pay off, and it doesn't get rejected. Okay, moving forward, Kevin, what studio features and elements designers can use to win the challenges? As you would have already reviewed, 1,000 plus designs already, that the entries that we have already received. What do you think? What features and elements that Designer Studio already offer, but designers are not able to utilize it? Also, if you can show them these features real quick, that would be great.
Yeah, so let's quickly dive in. So this is a studio, for example. So we go to the Instagram post. Yeah. So yeah, so you can see that we have many features that you guys can use directly from the studio that you don't have to download or upload from anywhere else. For example, we have a huge photo gallery section. This is all royalty free, and you can use directly. You can search images, like if you want like for example food in the search, and over here you can see thousand and thousand images that you can use directly from the studio. All you need to do is click and it can come here. The second one is the resizing one. You can easily resize it according to your own need. Yeah, we also have crop, so you don't have to do any Photoshop. You can just directly start using from studio. The second one, I will say a big one, is the elements. So we have given you few of the basic shapes. So for example, if you need a square, this is all SVG, so you can change the color according to your need. You can and then you can get a line also if you just decrease the size. The third one, we have a huge so we are having some issue today with the internet, sorry. So over here you can see that we have a huge amount of icons. Most of them are SVG, few of them are graphic that you can directly use. For example, I need a icon for map. Yeah, so you see I get a couple of options, like huge amount of option. It's all free to use. You don't have to pay anything. You just need to click it and resize it according to your need. Change the color. It's pretty easy to use. Then we have the text section. We have some templates that is pre-built for you that you can use directly, or if you want to create your own, you can just add a heading put text, and then you can, of course, change the font. We have enabled search font also, so you can just search your favorite font. And it's simple and easy to use. You can change the color from here. Yeah. Then if you want to put this image behind this, put this element behind this image, all you need to do is just hold it, go to position, send to backward, and that's how you can create very simple designs very easily. So actually you don't need Photoshop. You can use the studio tools directly and create your own designs. And of course you can upload, there's an upload section over there. You can upload anything. If you want SVG, you can upload. So just when you upload SVG, just remember you have to use the path format only, and our studio can take at least minimum one to 5 colors. Okay, don't go beyond 5 colors, it won't able to take it. The second, when you upload an image, if you want to upload an image, it should be less than 5 MB. And then of course we have loads of tutorial, and we are adding more and more tutorial every day, so you can see this, and it will help you in designing. Rashmi.
Great. Thank you so much, Kevin. So everyone, that was the step-by-step process, and in fact, the elements that or the features that Kevin has just shown you about Studio Challenges. So make sure you utilize all these features and functionalities that are already inbuilt, so that you don't need to research all these resources outside Studio. Also, if you feel like if you want more elements, or if you want more images, make sure you click on that upload button and upload any stock images if you want. Also, further, if you still have any question with respect to any process, or if you are not understanding anything in the tutorial section itself, there are lots of videos already available there that we have uploaded to make sure that you can easily understand any questions that you have.
uh, Rashmi, I think we lost Rashmi, so we'll answer a few of the quick question that you guys are asking. So how many fonts are available? So we have 5,000 plus fonts at the moment, and we are constantly updating them every day. So if you can join the WhatsApp group, you can ask for a specific font that you want, and we'll try to get that over the studio as soon as possible. So that's why it's very important that you guys join the WhatsApp group. How can we claim our prize if we become the winner? So once you join the Design Hill Studio, your account will be created over designhill.com, and then you will if you win, the prizes will be created over your account, and then you can easily take it out with the help of PayPal, if you have, or any other source that you want. Okay, it generally comes within a week. How to avoid generic designs? So I will say you guys need to research a little bit more, because what we are seeing at the moment with the studio design, that people are like seeing our samples and just designing, replicating it. So that's what we don't need. So the whole point of having the studio challenge is to create the template that other people can use. You guys are designers, but we are creating this bundle for people who are non-designers. So think from point of view of people who will one day will use your templates, and it will be beneficial for them. Yes, Rashmi has joined us back. So
Sorry guys, there was some issue with the connectivity here. So let's get back. Kevin, I see a lot of participants who are submitting designs on Studio, since the competition is huge and a lot of people are participating in these challenges because of the perks that we are offering to them. I see a lot of people submitting only few designs and expect to win the challenge. So what do you suggest on an average, how many entries should a designer submit in a challenge to maximize his chances of winning?
So what I can tell you that if we see the past challenges, most of our winners who got the prizes and all have submitted more than 10 designs each category. Okay, because they were learning also during the process, and they're getting rejection, they're getting votes. They understand, okay, I'm not getting much vote from this design, so they kept putting the design. It's like any challenge. More you participate, the more will be your opportunity, your ability and opportunity to win more prizes. So I will say 10 should be the minimum you guys should target.
So guys, make sure that you are uploading at least 10 designs in every challenge to maximize your chances of winning, because the more you upload, the more you win. So make sure you do that, and that will surely gonna help you. Moving forward, Kevin, why social sharing and voting is important when it comes to design and winner selection?
Yeah, so we have a high weightage on voting, and basically once you design something, so your design should be circulated around the world. That's why you are a designer. You want to show your art to everyone. So it's essential that you share it over Instagram, over Facebook, over any platform you want, and get as much as vote as possible. That gives a weightage, because like then also we see that okay, people are liking these designs, and that helps you get your winning chances get better. So I've seen that many of them are not sharing, so we'll highly encourage it to share your design as much as possible.
Great. Also, Kevin, can you highlight some of the factors which makes a design win? So that I'm sure that will further give clarity to the audience today with respect to on what parameters they need to create a design. So if you can highlight those factors on the basis of which a design gets picked for as a winning design.
So first thing is the simplicity of the design. So number one, I think I check is like will this template be, can I make it live over Studio? Okay, can others who are not designers can use it? The simplicity of the design. If it's too complicated, the fonts are entangling each other, there are too many elements that are talking to each other, then it's not usable for the studio. Nobody will use it. Okay, so that is the one thing that I always see. The second thing is the font pairing. I see that if the fonts are going together, if it's suiting the whole theme out of it. So that is the second parameter. The third parameter is I see if you guys have used SVG icons, okay, because the template is supposed to be customizable. Okay, so if you use icon which is a JPG, so other people can't change the color and make it their own. So I see how much effort a person have been given to the studio and how much SVG they have used. Because I think the SVG is very simple to use, because we have an icon gallery. There's nothing you have to do. And even if you want to do SVG, it's very easy. You can just go to Google and convert your JPG to SVG. So that's an effort that that we kind of consider while deciding the winner also. The fourth one is the colors and shapes. Okay, so how many colors you have used? If the colors are going with the fonts, with the whole design, if have you used the shapes that is from the elements or that is SVG. So this is the few things that we use. And the last and the most important thing is the creativity. How creative is the design? Is it should not be generic. It should be creative. It should stand out from the rest, and that's how you can become a winner.
All right, thank you so much, Kevin. Those were really helpful points that you have shared, and everyone who have joined us here today. I hope all these points that Kevin has just mentioned about how your design can be a winning design. I hope you will keep all these points in mind while you will be creating your designs over Studio. So let me take the last question of today, Kevin, and then we will see the questions that the audience have asked us. How can participants improve their design quality, which can further help them improve their approval rates? I see a lot of designs gets rejected, and they don't even pass the criteria of of approval, and then going ahead with the voting round. So if you can help the audience understand about how to improve their design quality, because at the end of the day, only those designs get approved which are quality designs, right? So please tell them how to improve the design quality so that they can maximize their approval rates.
Yeah, so as I've said, why the designs were getting rejected, apart from that point, a very simple rule of thumb is to check the design which is getting approved. So you will see a pattern, you will see what kind of quality your peers are creating. So, you will have a very good idea why your designs are not getting passed. The second one, I always tell you that use Pinterest, go to Pinterest, search designs, you will get a tons of inspiration. There is no limitation of how much resources you can get for free at this age and day. So I will say if your design get rejected, always check which one is getting approved. See what they're doing, what you're not doing. See what is out there in the world in the Pinterest. Explore, and I'm definitely sure that your design will get accepted if you follow all the guidelines and all the rules that's given on the challenge page.
Great. Thank you so much, Kevin. These were the questions that I had for you. Now, let's see what the audience wants to know from us. And everybody, if you have a similar question, make sure you upvote these questions so that we can take them first. So let's see what Sneha is asking. The question is on your screen, Kevin. How to avoid generic designs?
So what we call a generic design is basically when your design looks exactly the same as the other thousand of ones. Okay, that is a simple way to understand what is generic design. So I will say you can that's how I'm saying you have to explore a lot to avoid generic design. If you're seeing that like you're only using two fonts, a color background, and a food, for example, Instagram food, like I've seen those design over the studio. So you were saying that 50% off on this burger, and there's burger photo and then this small text, so which is a very generic, everybody will do it. So how you can make it more usable? So if you example, right now there's a amazing challenge going on. Oh, we have a food challenge which is for Instagram post. Okay, so those posts will be used by people who are in the food industry, and they will use it as an ad. So think from that point of view how you can sell that burger, and how they will run that one day over the Facebook ad. So by doing that, you will avoid generic designs.
Great. Let's take the next question. It's asked by Iswan, and it says, how many fonts are available on Studio?
So I have answered a few of them already when you were not there. So 5,000 plus fonts, and I was saying that you can join the WhatsApp group. You can ask for a particular font that you like, and we'll try our best to get that font live over the studio in no time.
Great. And guys, repeating myself again, if as Kevin also mentioned right now, if you want more fonts, if you want more features to be introduced on Designer Studio, make sure you give us regular feedback. Make sure to join the WhatsApp group and share your insights and feedback with us over there so that we can get it implemented. Mark is asking how long are the challenges? So Mark, let me answer this question. We are introducing 4 challenges every 10 days. So these challenges are going to be endless. You will see every new challenge coming after every 10 days. So you will never see the challenge page empty or without any challenge. So make sure you visit these challenge page regularly and participate in all the challenges that we have for you. All right, taking the next question from Sneha, it says how to upload on Instagram account directly from Design Hill without downloading. Sneha, I guess you don't have to download any design. You would have seen in the process video as well. Once you complete your design submission, you reach to the end, you get this blue color page which says share your design, right? And participate in more challenges. So it has the share button already. If you click on that share button, which you receive at the end of the design submission, once you complete the entire process and you click on that share button, it will automatically open up on Instagram. The caption is already there, which is which I showed you in the presentation as well, and you will be able to share it directly from there. However, just in case you face any issue with that again, make sure you join the WhatsApp group and you sort of interact with us then and there so that we can help you right away. So I hope that answers your question, Sneha. Next question is by Karina, and the question is, how can we claim our prize if we become the winner? So I'm sure a lot of you would be wondering about how do you get your prize money. So as in when we announce the winners, within 1 week of winner announcement, we transfer your reward in your Design Hill wallet. Since all those who have already participated in designer challenges, they would know that as and when you want to participate in any design challenge, you need to sign up on Designer Studio. As in when you sign up, you have already created your own account, and if you win, you just need to log in to your account. You need to go to the earning section, and you will see your reward money over there. It could be $150 if you are a first winner, it could be $50 if you are a second winner, and that happens, the money gets added to your Design Hill wallet within 1 week of winner announcement, right? So you will see your earning in your Design Hill wallet, and then you can redeem your reward through PayPal or Payoneer account, whatever works in your country. In some country PayPal doesn't work, in some country Payoneer doesn't support. So whatever works in your country, you can redeem the same through Design Hill wallet. So I hope that answers your question, Karina. Let me see more question if we have here. Louis is asking this question: how are we able to remove the image background in Designer Studio? Kevin, did you understand this
At the
question? Because it's very clear.
Yeah, yeah. At the moment, we can't do it basically because it's still in a beta stage, and we are constantly developing new tools and new elements that will help the studio. But at the moment, you can't. So for that, you can use Photoshop, and you can turn into a PNG and bring that photo to studio if you want a PNG background.
Thank you so much, Kevin. I see one last question, which is in the question section. If we are missing any question, everybody, just in case you have put them up in the chat section, make sure it's in the questions tab so that we can take it up. The next question is by Maria, and it says, do comments and likes from Design Hill Inspiration community have weightage in the selection process as well? Maria, no. The likes and comments does not have any weightage in the selection process. Voting and social sharing have weightage to in the selection process. So make sure as and when your design gets approved for the voting round, make sure you are sharing your design, the link of your design with your friends and families and asking them to vote for you. So comments and likes do not have any weightage in the selection process. All right, I see that was the last question here in the question section, and I hope everyone is with that. I think everyone is super clear with all the question that we had to. Okay, I think there's one more question. The question is by Louis, and it says, "Are uploaded PNG images are accepted in studio challenges?" Kevin?
Uh, it has to be royalty free. So, for example, you cannot use any Bollywood or Hollywood actor and actresses or an image which is like not royalty free. So we will say you can download the image from our gallery, turn it into a PNG and re-upload it. That will be fine. That will be easy to use. But we don't want to get stuck in a copyright issue. So try to avoid when you can. And we have a gallery. You can just download the images directly from there and make it a PNG. No problem with that.
Great. Thank you so much, Kevin. So, all right, everybody, that was the last question of the day. And I see I don't see any more questions in the question section. So, I hope with that you are very much clear with respect to what Designer Studio challenges are and how the whole process works, how Designer Studio works. Still, if you have any question, we are just one message away. Make sure you join our WhatsApp group. It is exclusively created for you guys only, all those who are participating in Designer Studio challenges. And if you are facing any issue with respect to design updation or studio as a tool itself, or any other question that you may have, we are there to help you. So make sure you join that group. Also make sure you follow us on our Design Hill Instagram official page so that you are always updated about the new challenges that we are doing for you guys. On that note, I would like to thank everyone for joining us here today. Thank you so much, Kevin, for taking out the time and joining us and sharing the insightful points with everyone here. Thank you so much, guys, once again. Happy, I would be glad to see you once again in the next event that we will be doing for you guys, and hope to see you guys in the WhatsApp group soon. On that note, thank you so much once again for joining us. Take care and stay
Thank.
safe. Bye.
Bye bye.